So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Idubbbz. But as a quick side note, I just want to say that the Hurricane is the most inconsistent fucking gun in Modern Warfare 2. Just watch the gameplay and you'll understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and let the man Idubbbz speak for itself.
You know, if I'm going to have the balls to go to Tana's fan meetup and say slurs at her and then make a video about how it's okay to say slurs, I think I should have the balls to make an apology video and take accountability for the mistakes I've made. So that's what this video is.
And the first thing I want to say is I immediately like the way that he comes off in this video. It's very quick to the point. It's not none of this YouTuber bullshit where you have the so I didn't want to make this video, or they have their dogs, or they have anything going on in the background to distract you. And like he says in this clip, he's man enough to admit when he was wrong.
I am responsible for creating a lot of hurtful and damaging content on this channel. And I've also created a culture of apathy and, I don't know, a lot of like cruelty as well.
I think Idubbbz has taken too much responsibility on when he makes this point of him creating this culture. This is something that's always been around. You know, you had people talking like this even before the internet. You know, you had people saying slurs, saying these things with their groups of friends. He was just a part of it at this time. Now, me personally, I don't think any of his content cops were necessarily cruel. I feel like it was giving people a taste of their own medicine. I mean, we all seen it. Leafy's no chin having ass had smoke for everybody. And we all know the famous saying, if you live by the sword, you fucking die by it. So what's the problem? We've all let Keemstar move on from his famous clip about our favorite friend, Alex.
Stupid bitch! This stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking nigger, Alex, is doing this shit. You fucking nigger! I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna find.
So why can't Idubbbz do the same thing? The reason why these content cops were so big at the time was because these people really did suck. Now, I won't go through every single clip and every single frame because that'll fuck around and be a 45-minute plus video and ain't nobody gonna want to watch that. So I'm just gonna try to stick to the main points of the video, so I will be making decent jumps.
Casual bigotry is still bigotry. And, you know, I said a lot of things that I look back at and I cringe now, and I'm like, that is an awful thing to say. It doesn't matter what my intentions are. Like, if I'm hurting people, I'm hurting people. And, you know, who the fuck knows what my intentions are?
And this right here is just a representation of the funny ass meme, go touch grass. Once you actually step away from the internet and you go outside and you interact with real people, you really start to see that like that shit's not normal. So yeah, like you said, it's obvious when you sit here and you throw out the F slur, people are gonna be like, wow, he's probably transphobic, he's probably this, he's probably that. The same way you're throwing out the N-word, people of color are gonna be like, wow, this dude's probably racist. You know, that's a 2 + 2 = 4 situation there.
Big thing that has sort of altered my view on all of this is just the amount of hate and harassment my wife Anissa has received over the years. She's had to deal with it from the beginning of our relationship, and I have done a horrible job at acknowledging her and her feelings for it.
And once again, this is a representation that your words and your opinions that you put out on the internet when you're somebody that big has consequences. And it doesn't affect just you. It affects your loved ones. It could be your wife, it could be your mom or your sister. So you need to think about the things you say and how it can affect not only you, but everybody around you.
There is a clip from this interview that's been floating around the internet, and it's me calling my fans antisocial and basement dwellers, and I was like, I didn't like, you know, interacting with my fans. I just want to be clear, like, that was my realization. I think a lot of people are like, of course that happened, is because you were creating that culture and you were attracting those people. And it's like, yes, I know. I know now. I didn't know before. It was my realization upon, you know, meeting more and more fans that I was like, oh shit, you guys are struggling. It was easy for me to identify them struggling when they were outside of my body. But the antisocial basement dwelling incel that was inside here, I couldn't acknowledge that. I couldn't recognize that. So I needed the mirror to be held up to me.
Like I said earlier in the video, once you go outside and you touch grass and you meet normal people, when you turn around to your left and you see your fan that goes, "Hey, Mr. YouTuber, I really loved when you went to TanaCon and screamed the N-word at her and harassed her," or, "Hey man, I loved in your last video when you said the F slur 8 different times," you realize, wow, this motherfucker stinks.
I hope my horrible ugliness won't be a distraction to you.
Not at all, boy!
Don't worry about him, SpongeBob.
This nigga gets no bitches, and this is probably his first time outside in 3 months. All jokes aside, we're gonna go ahead and let Idubbbz, speak his piece and go ahead and start wrapping this up.
I guess as one final thing, I just want to thank everyone who's given me the space and the compassion to grow as a person, because it's taken longer than it probably should have. I appreciate everyone, and I think most importantly, I appreciate my wife, Anissa. She has been insanely compassionate and helpful and patient in allowing me to grow over the years, and has legitimately encouraged me to be a better person.
And with all that being said, everybody deserves a second chance. I feel like everybody deserves the opportunity to right their wrongs and see the error in their ways. And I'm glad to see somebody this big with this many followers not take the easy way out and try to stuff it under the rug and just forget about it. But sadly, that'll be all, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all coming out and fucking with your boy. And if you want to check me out again, I'll be here, same time, same location. I try to fuck it up with every video I put out. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section.